lakad matatag!
Normally. That have the ability to jump or create chaos in the fight, I think is pretty good. So TA is an answer that
I know that the heroes are good, but he's made like Viper scale.
Yeah.
Really cool with like some really interesting like Revenant Broach builds. So up top.
Yeah, nice little start to this one. Shiro in trouble. That's first blood. Felix Chester.
Yeah.
I mean, this entire team has, but I mean, you get these types of kills here in this top lane. This is a great start for Flyby. He's currently top of the last hits chart, and it's moving in. They have those arcanes, passes it over. So the Fade Bolt is there. Damage has the lift just barely out of range.
Gush.
Well, slowed, pulls him back in, and no, doesn't even need it. So they have the lift still for Shiro. He has to back away.
Over here and just leave the tide now. Just keep rotating around those power runes and try to secure them for your puck. As the coil's actually at the ready.
This is really big for him. If they can get it, tries to get the kill. Can't get the break, though.
What?
Just barely out of range, but it's not going to matter. They still get the kill.
That looked like it was far enough to break it, but I guess
Right?
not.
I was thinking about this game when we were coming in and, you know, the way that Knights would need to win. And it feels like they have to sort of build momentum in game one and try and just go for 2-0. If LGD pull it back, if they're able to, even in this type of a game, I feel like any moment where they let their foot off the gas and it's going to be a problem. You can see stuff from Ego.
Just has that high ground vision there, so just watches the Hoodman walk into him, a freebie.
Man, what a good start. Nothing to say. Makes the move. Wants to run down Flyby here. Does have Ravage available and a mech. This is not an easy kill by any stretch of the imagination with Felix Chauba nearby. Have the coil. The rotation from Alacrity. Gonna start to fall. Ravage to boot. Shiro in trouble. Can they find this kill on TA2? You Smile shows up. Wants to get a return kill on a Felix Chauba, but with the brew moving in, that's Knight's turn to back away from there. Felix Chauba tries to TP away, but you get the lift up, and it looks like Flyby should be okay. Maybe, although Alacrity, he decides to go back in. So they kill Flyby. Shiro will meld, get out of there. They get the kill onto Rubik. So Knight's sticking around a bit too long, and LGD making solid moves rotating to protect it all. Nothing to say. Moving towards him too. XCJ is nearby, has the overgrowth, and again, Mech, does he keep him alive? He pops it finally there. Has Ravage available, but super low, and Flyby is going to die. Didn't pop the Ravage. Back up in 30 seconds. Alacrity spots a couple. They try to break the coil, but it's not going to work. Still taking down this Hoodwink, but not fully enough for the kill. Suddenly, LGD with more numbers, they really get the punish here.
They brought all five so quick there, and there you saw the break from the sharpshooter versus that Tide. Unable to get Kraken off, so he can't get a good Ravage situation, good max. And they even don't want to go for a straight maybe 5v5 team fight, but if they have numbers, then PSG.LGD could look to take the fight.
It does sort of feel like things are starting to tilt back that direction. Nothing to say. Get the jump out, and now the spear, it's going to be there right away. He's gone. No save at all. Flyby was too far away to get the lift up onto Tide. Can take the fight around him, trying to bring down that Rubik. He's going to land in just a moment here. Pops the Grieve, keeping alive that Rubik, but with the chase coming and another lift, I mean, they're just gone.
This is what happens when you pick Tide sometimes into Brew. You just get ignored. Thrown in the, look at these net worths. Like, everybody's just about even. It's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, the Brew is a little bit behind there, but I mean, again, it's like these top cores are the ones that really matter, and well, in fact, Brew jumps in. He can make something happen here. This would be huge. With Enchantress already dead, he can get the kill onto this Rubik. But Overgrowth, okay, maybe he can't. Never mind. The Greaves are there, and now Jianyu's in trouble. Has the lift up onto Lina. This is pretty good with Shiro on top of him, but they've already lost and used a lot for this. So Brew trying to run away, Flyby, saving that Ravage, not opting to go for it. Nothing to say. He has Blink and Arena. Drops it down, catches XCJ. Brew, he's jumping in too. Ego thinks about fighting this one. He's still hanging on to that BKB. He's held it for so long. And it looks like without the rest of his team nearby, he's just going to have to go back to farming.
It's crazy how much
they want to go on him. They could just be annoying.
Thinking about it.
Ugh, a little bit of a weird way to go onto that one. They miss, though. They don't get the break. XCJ right on top of both of them. They get the lift for a second round of this. Alacrity. And Alacrity is the one that catches onto all. Gets the kill onto that Hoodwink. Enchantress goes down as well, and they're chasing. This Brewmaster is in death's door. Can he get the blink away? Doesn't look like it. Orb inside of him. No way out. Knights just looking solid.
Beyond godlike on Ego. They tried for a pretty, I mean, it looks like a pretty risky kind of play there for LGD. They tried to go like this. They're keeping neck and neck, at least with net worth.
Oh, and BKB off cooldown, 2 seconds away before he dies. Oh, God, that hurts. And you know what else? I wanted to give a shout out to Ego here. Still hasn't used that BKB. He's been incredibly judicious with it in a couple of fights and just knowing that he can hold it.
Look at you with these words, judicious. I like
This could be everything.
This moment is the most important part of the game. They're going to start, it looks like, perhaps. They take out the wards. Gleipnir.
LGD, FelixChauba jumps in. That would have been a great Ravage. Doesn't have it, though. Rubik already dead. He has to buy back. They need everybody in this fight. Break onto the Tide. Tries to run away. Gets the Lotus Orb off, actually. And now the lift up onto Lina. Did not pop that BKB yet, and in a lot of trouble.
Ego.
The control, but the overgrowth is there. Do they have the Dispel? Didn't end up popping it. I think that Bruling died.
I think it did.
But with Tide already dead and no buyback, no good Yule Scepter lift up.
Oh, he stole Primal. He stole the split.
Oh my God. Oh my God, all right.
So that could be
away. They've got time right now. That Bruling dying is huge. They get the Bushwhack out, connects onto both of them, but the BKB Ego gets the Aegis in time, snatches it away from Nothing to Say, and now trying to kill off this Bruling. They get him down, they get him killed. Huge win for Knights.
Great way of taking all these fights. Like, they're even just feeling this power of Ego that when are they actually going to be able to deal with him? Because at some point, he's going to have a Satanic now next, too. So he's going to be able to hold his ground.
Drops the Tendrils, finds Why You Smile, and trying to escape here. Gets the lift up, but they're making enough time for good old Ego to come on in and finish him off. As the silence, the connection for the kill. He's too strong.
He's too strong. I like Yaoyokso doesn't so patient to not overextend their bounds.
And with Brew ulti down now, things are looking kind of rough. Oh no, the counter synergy again! It didn't work the way they wanted it to. Keeping that BKB alive, they turn now, have to walk inside that arena. The second round of it, stolen, it catches on all. Oh, look at the damage! Knights, they just unloaded, and everybody's gonna fall. Shiro has to get the heck out of there. LGD didn't know what hit him.
Beautiful symphony of spells. The stolen Marzul to trap him in, Ravage. They call it. Damn.
Holy moly.
What a showing. The whole game felt like it was dictated, really, from Knights. PSG.LGD were just kind of hanging on, keeping up with farm, but never.
Carry needs to be self-sufficient. It's a carry that needs protecting, it's going to be difficult. Sure, they go for the spec.
Frostnova as well
why,
to
though?
get some damage onto that range creep, but he's in trouble now. And Flyby, FelixChauba, move on in, give him a hug, and Flyby, the one that draws first blood. Dangerous place to be against the Brood.
Yep, stepped up too far to use that nuke. If he still has the Nova, Knights identifies that, right? They're like, okay, you know, they just filled the bottle of Ember. Alacrity's into some trouble. We have to help him out.
Oh, and Felix, he stuck around a bit longer. The tag team, the Shards, very well played,
Wow.
and Alacrity gets the kill. Knights just doing a quicker job rotating in their supports to help.
Want to keep applying the pressure here. Another nuke going to be thrown out probably from Flyby. He's going to use it on the creep to build it up. And now rotation's coming.
This would be big for him. And in fact, the Brew is there. They have the Cinder Brew, tries to blow him up. This is the rotation that they needed. So Flyby will get punished for his over-aggressive play. And actually, to get
Maybe
the lift on the
another
Tusk,
one.
too. FelixChauba, he's in trouble. Has a snowball. Gets onto the Brewling, but the chase, the hurl boulder, in some trouble. And they will be able to bring him down.
Big move. Saw the same exact rotation.
Said.
Though on the Brew. They need two heroes to deal with these spiders. Brew alone cannot clap them away. Flyby.
He doesn't have a split either, so
He's bullying.
the 17 stick charges, he's going to try and stay alive as long as possible, but the Haunt
It's a bait.
immediately turned. Dude, they were baiting that out for so long. What the heck? Dude, LGD were so prepared.
Yeah. It looked good for Flyby, but then bam. They have to commit a lot, right? It's 4 here.
On this Shadow Fiend away in the jungle, but losing this tower would really hurt. Tree Armor doing what it can to try and keep it alive, but LGD do not appear interested in backing out from this. But with the movement in now, having Tree in the area, Ego making his move, they have the overgrowth. The Requiem afterwards connects, brings down that Ember, and just like that, well, Knights can bring everybody too.
And the tower's not dead, and they have a tree,
Dude.
so it's going to get healed at level 3 armor. And has to cool down. So 100 seconds. See where Felix looks to go, because he seems to be that dictator of aggression.
And indeed, it's going to be down bottom. They've got the spiders. Obviously, they don't get the tag team damage, but can still start to bring down the good old Brewmaster. Why You Smile tries to stop him. XCJ right on top. And another spider jump and gets the kill. And Coil.
Another one.
All right, they find themselves the CM. Why You Smile tries to get out of there, but it won't happen. He even uses Overgrowth. That was a little bit.
Oh, it looks.
Why You Smile, they break smoke, I think. No, not quite. Now they see him. Requiem of Souls comes out. The arrow is going to connect. But with the snowball and then the chase forward, that's going to keep him alive and fine. Wants to turn now, do what damage he can, but no BKB.
Ego.
Way too much damage. Ego going to fall. Can they get anything off the back of Alacrity here? Doesn't look like it. XCJ goes down. They kill Felix. And
He's playing on the screen.
he's not concerned.
He was alone versus the puck.
he's
Okay,
crazy.
there we go. I was going to say, Alacrity.
Felix, Ego right on top. Snowball is there, but he's rooted. The fear comes out. That forces back the rest of them, but they will kill off the Tusk. So Requiem of Souls down. And with Tusk in the gray, but Alacrity just jumps in, finds him. Wants to bring down and kill that Brewmaster, and in fact, they do it. They spot plant it there. Gets the jump away with the leap. Moonlight Shadow.
Felix was prepared even pre-snowball.
Are you kidding me? And now Ego in trouble, gets lifted up. Knights can't believe what just happened. Dude, that was the best Aegis snatch I have seen. He had vision with the dagger, but made it happen. Right onto Ego now, trying to run away from this. The arrow, it connects. Doesn't have Requiem, and they're going to kill off Flyby. What an insane play.
Proving the haters wrong a little bit.
Yeah.
Still, though, they still have to, go through the Spectres. Oh, nothing to say. Jumps
you
in
have
all
the
of them.
damage. It looks like they do.
Oh.
Kill him off.
And he BKB'd.
Yo. All right, things starting to tilt back. Wants to get a kill. XCJ in some trouble. No Overgrowth available, but does have a blink. So with Haunt down now, Felix going to be the one that's left behind. But that was Haunt used. That was Brew Split used.
They're still committing, though, Ego.
Can they do anything here? They've got the Leech Seed, keeping him alive on Ego. Turns to fight onto Shiro. That's Blade Mail out. But Requiem of Souls with the coil. Do they break it? He actually breaks it on the Brew regardless. Didn't even get caught by the fear. And LGD, they lose a couple more heroes in spite of the Shiro. Great play. Oh, they got him. Right on top. Nothing to say. Back in form. They're going to chase down XCJ Flyby, doing what he can. Alacrity jumps back in. Shiro down low. They don't want to kill it, though, because of the Aegis. Trying to leave him alive for the last second. As he does...
I prefer that.
Well, Flyby, the one running forward, has the spiders out there. Why You Smile, the first to get caught. They want to chase down and get the kill. Nothing to say. Throws out the Glype here. Shiro runs away immediately. They want to fight this now. The Brew Split's already out, and well, XCJ is dead. Does have buyback on that tree. Ego controlled for the moment. Has to back out with that BKB going. A good coil, and then looking for the turn. The Requiem.
Shiro.
And now Shiro just dies. Ego getting brought down by nothing to say. Felix Chauba control now on a planet. And Why You Smile getting a pretty good CM ulti, but with two already dead, maybe they can find a little bit more of a follow-up here. LGD get the fight they need. And the Spider's going out there. We'll see if they spot it.
Oh, Ego.
Nothing to say. He's the one forward. The Hex reveal. Sir, you can't be here anymore. Can they kill him off? Yes. Ember gone. LGD, they're in a heck of a lot of trouble. They do get the Brew Split off, but now the control. Alacrity on top of another. Shiro tries to get out of there. Do they have a way to break his TP? No. So Shiro able to escape, but the rest of LGD in a...
They have a DD on Ego. He is hitting ridiculously hard right now.
I think it's about to wear off, though, in a second. He's still got a little bit of time left over.
They see Shiro.
And they get him. Oh, the DD was wearing off, but it came too late. The damage is there. Alacrity gets the last hit, but SF is big, large, in charge. Maybe going to kill him off, too.
Oh,
Didn't get a chance to do a thing. That's with the talent. Alacrity jumps in, finds more. Flyby right on top. Has the gem. Knights are going to completely disrupt LGD.
I think they've done it.
And take a dominant advantage in this. It's to accomplish around this Brood, around this SF, and they're looking perfect.
And this is with them losing that Aegis early on. Imagine they'd gotten the first Aegis, how much more dominant this would be.
Dude,
Tier 4s.
Tier 4s.
They're going to end this.
Knights wanting to end this game right now. They find the Hex. There's on to nothing to say. He's in trouble.
He's
going
dead.
to die. No buyback for him, and Knights, eyes on the prize, smiles abound for all this team as they're going to end this game off and finish it in a 2-0.
I am so impressed. They call GG. Holy crap. I mean, yeah. Wow. Even though they lose the Aegis, they're so confident in their plays with the way they're moving around the map. I am Wow. I am so impressed actually with Knights, like no words.
Right. Trinkets.